there's a movement growing all over the world. It's 1,300 cities right now, and you know, it's not like it's not like a lot of other movements that we've seen. It's also something that's different for me, and it doesn't really have a clear form. But the one thing that's being said is that it's the 99% against the 1%. And I think people are figuring things out as they go. But one thing that got figured out here in Oakland was that we need to up the ante, and we're organizing a general strike for November 2nd. As more of a warning shot to saying, okay, the 1%, you only have that wealth because the 99% creates it for you. And what we're really talking, how I would define that is we're talking about capitalism. We're talking about the ruling class versus the working class. Yeah, and we are, and the general strike means, as opposed to a regular strike, is you and your fellow workers at your job, you might shut down the job, you might not work, stop working and keep that place from working. A general strike is one in which everybody in one particular area does that. So general strike, what they're calling for is all of Oakland to stop working and stop going to school on that day, as more of a show of power and a show of force.
I almost did the last year of my life I'm the oppressed.
Yeah, and that's what we're calling for. You know, this only got called for a couple days ago, and it's really on the heels of the international controversy that came from when from how the Oakland police dealt with protesters the other year. I was at the march. The police just came down, started throwing. I mean, they were blocking the way, and they started throwing grenades. They threw grenades, they call them flashbang grenades. They're supposedly not lethal, whatever that means, but they explode, so they're lethal. You know.
Yeah. Shit, we didn't do nothing out here. We didn't do nothing. I was out here too. We didn't do nothing. We was protesting peacefully. You know?
The only thing the only window that broke was a window that broke from a rubber bullet.
When they got there,
it broke from a rubber. It broke from a rubber bullet, and that's the only thing. It was more of a. If it was a riot, it was a police riot. The police rioted on us, you know. But what we had was a demonstration. What we had was a march. The police rioted, shot rubber bullets. I mean, you know, the dude is in the hospital with brain surgery because of this right now.